Okay, I may as well start this now. I'm a little sick today, so the stream's gonna be a little odd, but as you see in the title of the stream, probably would have clicked on it if you hadn't seen that. I honestly truly think there is now a game engine, as it says, that Unreal Engine versus Armory. Unreal Engine 4 versus Armory. Unreal Engine has been given a run for its money, quite literally. Now this new engine is in its early stages of development, and it's actually an extension of Blender, which is why I would be even covering this in the first place. But as a lot of you may know, Unreal Engine is the most powerful game engine there probably is to date. There that was until I found out about Armory, a small little Blender extension that may have been at the Blender conference in 2016. So let's just go with that. It's kind of amazing. Think of it as an extension of the Cycles render engine. And now a lot of you, I'm sure, know what Cycles is. Cycles is like probably one of the best render engines that there is. If you haven't, go check out the Cycles demo reel, because let's be honest, wow. Now think of it as Armory as a way to incorporate Cycles as a real-time renderer, or in which you can make games using Cycles. Now this is the demo reel right now, but I will show you, and just look at this demo reel. This will give you an idea on just how much quality you will be getting out of the Cycles render engine. So as you can see, I would just like to point out, I don't own any of the tapes that are here. I'm just showing them for my videos purposes only. So yeah. But anyways, this is just basic idea. And this is Cycles render engine. Go check it out because it's cool. Anyways, that's the demo reel. Now let's look at Armory for a second. So think of, as you can see right here, it says Cycles render, and it's this, and you can tell where it's in the engine. So I haven't actually gotten a chance to try out Armory yet, because it's kind of up in the air about how you can actually install it. But I'll just show you this video. This is what they got. Sorry, I can't full screen it. My recorder won't record it if I full screen it. So I just have to do this. But if you see here, I can do this though. Okay, so if you see, there's this panel, I guess, over here, and it's the Armory panel. And you can see, as he moves things in here, it edits it in real time in this Armory playthrough. So animations play as it happens, and real-time updates happen to your game. Or real-time render. But don't you think this is cool? And as you can see, there are reflections that are like nigh to impossible to create in BGE going on right here. Now think about, here, I'll just pause this for a second. Now, think about, per se, Unreal Engine for a second. Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4, there we go. Anyways, let's just show you Unreal Engine 4. Unreal Engine 4 is impressive to say the least. Overview or something. Here, I'll click overview. And it's high praise for me to be giving it such high praise, because it is truly an impressive engine. But it's not. I'd be lying to say it could beat Cycles, because it can't. I've used Unreal Engine. It's not. It's high tech for games. It's just not a render engine. But think of a render engine as a game engine. And then look at Armory. The reason a lot of things that are in BGE don't exist today, that are in, like, per se, Cycles, is because they don't have enough power to run that in real time. And now, here we are. in cycles, running it in real time. Now, I don't know what kind of computers they have, but I'm assuming just based on what I'm seeing here, your average computer could probably run this. Link to the Armory YouTube channel down in the description, so go check it out. But as you can see, shadows cover. This is the kind of stuff that is nigh to impossible to do in BGE. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. Here, this is just a cool little Armory thing. If you don't know this is downloadable on the blender.org page. It's just a little grease pencil thing. And as you can see, it's working in a web browser on the local host. Think of it like that. Armory could work in your web browser. Web browser, as if you've seen my How to Make an Android Game in Blender, usually means Android compatible. So think about it for a second. Graphics like this, the grease pencil as a capability, stuff like that. How cool would that be if you could do that in Blender cycles? Like, as he said in the Blender conference, it's a little buggy and it's not perfect, but, and as you can see, it's got an Armory node system that looks super cool. And I personally cannot wait to try this out because, holy smokes, look at this. This is so cool. Look at that. Accomplishing something like that in real time in BGE is hard. It's really hard. And then to be able to change its texture to something as cool as this quickly, that's really hard. Look at all these amazing shaders to go with it. Isn't that just cool? Anyways, I'll go back to playing the Armory demo, just without me talking. So, view away. Okay, that right there is what I wanted to point out. Notice as the video, as the in-game player moves around the scene, it kind of does this realistic blur effect that Unreal Engine has the same thing, and it looks really cool. And then it gets brighter as you go closer to the way the sun angles and stuff. Look at that. Isn't that, like, crazy? Oh, and look at this. Browser exporting. Isn't that, like, and it's easy, too. They have a localhost system. And it's, oh my god, look how fast that is running. That is like, no one will understand how crazy this is. Unreal Engine does not have capabilities like this. You can't run Unreal Engine that quickly in a browser. I would like to show you a bit more also. Okay, this is the GUI system that I think is revolutionary. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not, like, cool at all? Look Look at how it blurs and how realistic it looks. The scene looks graphically realistic. Like, this kind of realism in BGE is very hard to accomplish. In fact, it's next to impossible to accomplish. And then have it real-time affect the surroundings using cycles, settings. Oh my goodness, Unreal Engine, you are done for. Because you've just been destroyed. Because, let's be honest, Unreal Engine could never accomplish that. Let's be truthful. So, anyways, I'll leave you with that. I would like to thank everyone for watching and putting up with the fact that I'm completely sick. So, anyways, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.